All right, guys, I have our VeggieTales Story Bible here with me, and it has a very, very special story that I want to share with you guys about Easter. There's not very, very many pictures, but I'll show you guys this picture of an angel while I'm reading it to you. It's really easy to forget why we're celebrating Easter. God sent his son Jesus to come and be among his people and forgive our sins, and he would offer us hope to live. Let's try that over. And he offered us hope for a life forever with him in heaven. That is not something that we want to forget. So let's take a look at the real Easter story. We can find the Easter story in the Bible in Luke 24, verse 1 through 10. It was very early in the morning, on the very first day of the week. Sunday, that's the first day of the week. The women took the spices that they had prepared, and then they went to the tomb where Jesus had laid. They found the stone rolled away from it, and when they entered the tomb, they couldn't find the body of Jesus. They were wondering about this, when suddenly 2 men in clothes as bright as lightning stood beside them. The women were terrified, and they bowed down with their faces on the ground. Then the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? Jesus is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you he would rise? It was while he was still with you in Galilee. The Son of Man must be handed over to sinful people. He must be nailed to a cross. And on the 3rd day, he will rise from the dead." And then the women remembered Jesus' words. They came back from the tomb, and they told all of these things to the 11 and all the others: Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary, the mother of James, and the others with them were the ones who told the apostles. So this tells you a story about Easter. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more of a story. So last Friday, we had a holiday that some people celebrate and some people don't, and it was called Good Friday. And that is a day that we use to remember how Jesus came to earth and he was among all of his people. God sent him here to help us and to give us hope. And God also sent him here so that Jesus could pay for all of our sins so that we didn't have to. And Jesus was put into a tomb, and everyone thought that Jesus had died. And everyone was really, really sad because they thought that Jesus was gone. But on the 3rd day after they thought Jesus had died, it was a Sunday, just like today. And that's why we celebrate Easter Sunday, because on that Sunday, people went to Jesus' tomb where they laid his body, and he was gone. He wasn't there anymore. And that was because God and Jesus together had performed a great miracle. And this great miracle was that Jesus had risen from the dead, and he went back to heaven. He paid for our sins, and he went to heaven so that he could prepare a place just for us, just for Miss Lizzie, just for you, just for your mommies and daddies. He went to heaven and prepared a place just for us in heaven so that one day we will be able to go and join him. So I hope you guys are really enjoying your Easter, and I love you guys. I'll see you soon.